3, 2, 1, live. Just do a little tiny sound
Morning, everybody.
check.
We're just doing a sound check and we'll be right with you. It's time for a slurp of coffee.
Just do a little There we go.
Sounds like we're
You all right?
up and running. So, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Happy Friday morning. Welcome to another shop. What do we call it? Shop life. Shop life. And yeah, we missed last week because I had the greatest pleasure in jetting off to Mallorca to spend time with the fabulous Pammy, who is the founder of the Frenchic paint. And yeah, it was 3 days of wall-to-wall, absolute, total luxury, and a little glimpse into how the other half live. And I have to say, Mallorca, I went there last year with a girlfriend for 3 days, and I was super impressed at how stylish the place is, and very upmarket but very friendly. The women are super stylish, and everybody's very fit and healthy looking, and there's great food.
There was something on the news about Mallorca this morning.
Yeah, I think it was it a landslide or something, or a building collapse? That's right, in a restaurant. My ears pricked up this morning when I heard that, but that was in Palma, so nowhere near Pammy, thankfully. But I do hope that everybody in Palma restaurant is okay. So yes, had the best time. So Pammy, if you're watching, I'm just about getting back to normal now.
She'll never be normal.
I hurt my hand today when I was here. I was carrying out a very wide table and smashed my hand into the door jamb. So I've got ice cubes on it, and we were wrapping some fragile tape round it. And Virginia just chirped in and said, "Could you put some over her mouth as well, please?" She doesn't say much, but when she does, it's usually quite vicious. That's what you call sisterly love. So,
Mike Wingert, hello from the Chilterns, Magaluf Pure Class.
well, I didn't go anywhere near Magaluf, thank goodness, thank goodness. And yeah, I just had the absolute best time. We did have a laugh. We really did have a laugh. My tummy muscles were struggling on the way home after that. So I feel like we haven't actually been here for ages. Wednesday.
Nick doesn't feel like that.
No, you had to
feels
man
like
the forts, didn't you?
He's never anywhere else.
No, that's for sure. And then on Wednesday, having just been home and in the shop for 2 days trying to get my wits back, I was up in the Cotswolds at the most fantastic wedding. Just a beautiful wedding. Fantastic setting, beautiful bride, and the most lovely service. It was all gorgeous. And I didn't get home till gone midnight. So somebody who's normally in bed by 9 o'clock, I feel a bit sort of like, whoa, what day is it? And then on Saturday, straight after work, I'm going to a 60th birthday party. So I feel like I'm living the high life at the moment, and I've really got to knuckle down. I've got a massive paint order to do today, and lots of things that we need to sort out, because we haven't actually been together now for about a week, isn't it? So we've got lots of catching up to do.
So Ivanka Polinsing.
Oh yes.
Says
Morning. Hello, my lovely. I hope you understood my measurements.
Sorry about ruining your name.
No,
lots of
is it Ivanka? Is it Ivanka? Yes.
Ivanka.
Yes. Yes, I hope you understood my measurements yesterday. I never quite know whether to call that the width or the length, but I hope you kind of gathered what I meant in the end. We'll show you what it looks like in real life when we have a little walk round. So, yes, we've got some stuff to show you. And as usual, most of it came off the van about 10 minutes ago, so we probably haven't got any prices. This is the most fantastic site to come to for no information whatsoever, but we'll at least show you what we've got. So, I'm afraid, Ginge, it's...
Yes, giggle, thank you.
Good. It's time to get up and we'll show you what we have. I have to say, Nick,
extra for making me move.
The shop is looking really empty.
It is. We need to go shopping.
We do, which is lucky because on Monday we actually are, aren't we?
Wait.
What?
Got to switch the camera.
Do you want to take his lead off because he's going to make a loud noise otherwise? So I don't quite know where to start. I have to say the paint has been going ballistic, and lots of people coming in to order the award-winning fully scrubbable, dead flat matte wall paint, which is just the best. 2.5 litre tin, which is £42.95. And seriously, if you mark it or if you tip your coffee on it, or if the dog comes in and shakes all over it, you can literally scrub it. The paint stays where it is and the marks come off. So really worth having a little look at the colour selection that we have here. Not to mention now that the alfresco is beginning to go mad, so that people are starting to look at painting all their stuff outside in their gardens. So starting with some small bits, because I can just about remember these. This is £24.95. Little metal pony. Heavy, it's got the Braxton weight, as Nick always says, and it's got a sort of a bit of a gold design going through it, and I just think that's really cute. Very sweet. And in the animal theme, we've got this gorgeous cat, big green ceramic cat to sit in the garden. Love the colour of that. And it's quite a big old pussycat, and that is £32.95. And then we've got this previously painted, very beautifully distressed frog in a yoga pose. I mean, you know, really, that is pretty cool. And that is £12.95. I think he's lovely, and he'd look great beside a pond somewhere. We've got a pair of candlesticks here, wooden candlesticks in a sort of a greeny gold finish, £14.95 for the pair. And then yesterday I had some pictures in from the lovely local artist Helen G or G, I'm never quite sure how you pronounce it, G I think. I haven't even unwrapped them, so they came in late last night. But there's a teeny little miniature here, and I love little pictures with big borders around them. And this is gold leaf with acrylic painted over it, and we've got a little octopus on that one, which I think is super. We've stuck with the bird theme for everything else, so we've got some goldfinches there. I think that's very, very lovely. Then we've got a blackbird, and I think the blackbird is rather gorgeous, and you've got the blue coming through the gold leaf from behind.
Those leaves go well with that fabric I got.
Yes, absolutely, that's true, James, they would.
And my gold.
And this one I think is very sort of chinoiserie in style with the birds and the little leaves. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got the kingfisher down here. So at some stage today, I will endeavour to at least get them on the wall, even if we don't get them priced. But, you know, they're very, very well priced, considering how gorgeous they are. Mainly you, Nick. Mainly you. And this came in yesterday, £32.95.
Away from your fella out in the street then.
Oh, yes, that's our lovely next door neighbour. We've had this beautiful vintage suitcase in. It's sort of got a canvas on it, and it's been up in somebody's loft for a really long time. The guy who brought it in is a local guy. He's really, really lovely. And he was telling me about the history of his dad, and how he's had this case in the loft a long time since his dad died, and he couldn't quite bring himself to sort of get rid of it. But he said he's starting to sort of come to terms with things and be a bit ruthless. And he said somebody else would probably really appreciate it. And it's beautifully neat and tidy, etc. on the inside. So, shall we go and have a little look downstairs? The great big mirror that we had in, that's sold. Pads, come and see. Come and see, Paddy. Come and have a look and see what we've got down here, Pads. So, because we had a lot of things that came in yesterday and the day before, which I haven't had a chance to price up yet, I've sort of put them all on the table here so you can have a look at them. And if anybody particularly wants a particular thing and they want to know more about it, they can call me and I will work out the price straight away. But otherwise, I'll be working through them. I thought these were fun. They've got stands and then these little sort of, what would you call that? I mean, I would put a lovely big plant in there and have the plant trailing over, and it could be indoors or outdoors. And again, you could paint it if you wanted to, but for me, I like the rust. I thought this was really very nice. You could have a nice squat candle in there, or you could have some water in it, have some floating candles and petals and things on it as a table centre. Got a little tea-light wreath there, which is rather nice. This picnic basket, this is a really good design, I thought. You've got room for a bottle of water, a bottle of champagne, and all your sandwich boxes in there. That's a really sensible design, that one. Not too big. So if anybody's looking at going on a posh picnic, you might be interested in that one. This apparently is a potato trug. You actually can go around and collect your potatoes as you dig them up in the trug, and there's a potato sack to put them in there as well. So I think that's cool. There's a vase. This is really nice. Love this. This is heavy. And we've got the glass insert in there. And I know I keep banging on about gladioli, but I think that would look fantastic with some big gladioli in it. When's the season for gladioli? It's a bit early possibly yet, isn't it? I know I've got some in my garden. This I thought was beautiful. It's because it's blue and white, but it's got little legs, and it's got the peace dove with the, what do you call those? What are the things that the peace doves have, that the little leaves in their mouths?
Wreath. Okay.
It's not like a wreath. It's what Noah's Ark had, and they used to have. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about even. But anyway, it's very pretty.
Scrap of leaf.
A scrap
Sign
of leaf.
life.
So there's another one of this one. That one's sort of octagonal shape. This one is square. Don't know what the price is going to be yet. It won't be huge amounts, but I think they're very interesting.
Julie's
We've got the
saying,
seagull.
good morning, team. Nice to see you back.
Hello, Jules. It's nice to be back. Although I have to say, here Mallorca, Mallorca. Definitely Mallorca. I could live there in a flash. And the little town near where Pammy lives, I did actually say, if somebody said to me, right, this is your new life, see that little shop, that's your little shop with the shutters, see the flat above it, that's where you live, and now you're going to do a little miniature Fifi's Fancy Furniture and do the same thing over there. Say, right, that's it, that's me sorted. So I love that idea. Right, here's a lucky dip box. It's actually all 16 of the assorted terracotta pots. We've got some really big ones, we've got some very small ones. They're all in good nick, they're all vintage, and it's $35.95 for the whole lot, which is a superb deal. Then we've got this thing, which is answers on a postcard for this, please. We've got these two things in, and we're not quite sure which way up it goes. We kind of thought it would go on the wall on two screws like that, and you'd fill it with your hessian and then with your plants. But actually, the hole for it is up there. So we thought, well, maybe you plant it up like that. But then how does it work? Maybe we have to make a wooden shelf to go on that. So that's our mystery object. We've got two of them. And if anybody's got any ideas, then do let us know. But I'm sure somebody in Genius could do something. Probably you, Nick. You might have to be the one. And we've got some more of these hanging basket half moon brackets, which actually do go on the wall. There's two there. One is slightly bigger than the other. And these look fantastic. You can buy that sort of, it's like a coconut matting type of insert. And then you can have all your trailing plants coming over the top. So I'm sorry I can't tell you the prices, people, though I will do my best today. I'm going to be saying goodbye to our beautiful antique sideboard that's being delivered today. I have absolutely loved that. And Philip, the local auctioneer, always comes in and says, that's a really nice piece. And even more sad to say goodbye to this. I have been coming down here and surreptitiously stroking this one when nobody's looking, because it is so beautiful. But that's going off to its new home this morning, and it weighs an absolute ton, doesn't it, Nick? So that'll be our little task for the day. Walking quickly past the door, which I still haven't done, but I will be doing. I promise, promise, promise. We've got some little tables here. These will be going on for about £18 each. I've got 3 of them, all the same. And if somebody wanted to do something clever with some painting on those, I just find these really, really useful. Have them by your chair and put your sherry on them and cups of coffee, etc. I don't think there's anything particularly new down here. I really can't believe we've still got this. This fantastic drinks cabinet on for 145. Got all the best whistles and all the bells, including the little pull-out extra tray there for helping you to mix your cocktails. Just a great project, and I'm surprised that that is still there. Hopefully that will go this weekend. We had some fantastic big pots. They've all gone. They were super heavy, and a really big guy came in. He said, I've come to pick up the pots. He didn't talk like that, but that's how I'm going to talk. And honestly, I said, well, shall I get the sack truck out? No, it's all right. Literally got hold of them without even blinking. They were seriously heavy, weren't they? We did them between us, and he just picked them up and took them out and put them in his van and drove off. We've got the plate rack here. This is lovely. I think this is really, really nice. Particularly as they've left some gaps here which are wider. So if you've got serving plates or deeper dishes, you can put those in, whereas these are just normal for your normal dinner type plates. And that's on for $74.95, and it's painted in a sort of a really nice muted pale green. Usual bits and bobs here. We've had lots of gardening stuff coming in, got lots of gardening stuff going out. I'm happy to report that we've been very, very busy, which is lovely. This is new. I love this, £22.95, a really gorgeous quality, heavy bowl. No markings on it at all, but all the sort of the gilt work on it is in perfect condition, and I think that's absolutely gorgeous. I could imagine a nice fruit salad in that. So let's go and have a quick look at what's outside. My lovely peonies, a lovely customer gave me those. Aren't they beautiful? And she bought me up some carrot cake as well. And I thought I'd take it home, and I scoffed it in the car, and a bit fell on the floor, and I reached down and ate that as well. It was so delicious. Hello, my darling. That's a nice surprise. Hello.
Would it be all right if I come in for a couple of hours?
Would it be all right? My God, yes. Fantastic. You're on the Facebook Live.
Oh, hi.
This is Sophie, everybody, our work experience lass, and she's been doing all her exams and things, and we've hardly seen you. Yes, fantastic. Love the idea. So we just show a few things. So this little table, this is a really sweet little side table. Cheap as chips, actually. 135. I don't know if we've made a mistake on that, Nick, but it seems like very good value to me. Beautiful wooden top. It's been painted, dark waxed underneath, really gorgeous. We've had this in this morning. I love this. This has been painted in the French chippy style. Lots of lovely crackle glaze on it. Very French looking. It's got the glass bits on the top, which you can keep on or not as you wish. And that was going to go on at what price was that? $275, I think it was. So that's available. Beautiful bistro set here. Really attractive bistro set, that one. Look at the table detail underneath, and got all this lovely lattice work. I think that one's really gorgeous. And 165, and the chairs fold up so you can put them away in the winter. Petunias here. These are the trailing petunias. They are the Sophinas, hot pink, and I've got 2 geraniums left. They're going like hot cakes. We've sold out so many of the plants. This little plant here, which we weren't quite sure what it was, it is actually an old-fashioned pink. And look at all the buds on it. I've been feeding it, and it's doing really, really well. And included in the price is the plant and the pot, $10.95. We've got the rosemary here. That's really starting to come on. And this lovely plant, which is the Acuba japonica. So you were right, James. It is a japonica. You said that last time, didn't you? And I've been feeding this, and now that's got huge, and it's $42.95, including the pot, so it's an absolute steal. One last thing just to point out, because I don't think you better go any further because you'll lose signal, is this one, $68.95, stone, carved, and if I just turn it round, you can just see there's some initials on there. Don't know if you can read the initials.
EA.
And there's a third one, E something, LA, something like that. But you don't have to have the initials showing if you don't want the initials showing. I think the chance of somebody getting the same 3 initials is quite slim. And then this. It's a really loud one, isn't it? Morning. This little thing, I love this. $12.95. It's a little incinerator for your garden, just to have a little contained fire to burn up any rubbish. I think that's so sweet. I'd like to put it on a mat and feed it tidbits. So that's it. We won't be here on Bank Holiday Monday, not because we're going to be lazing around and living the high life, but because we're going shopping. So we will be gone from stupid o'clock in the morning, and we won't be back till late, because we've also got a 60th birthday party to go on that day as well. Everybody's turning 60.
Yeah. Right.
So look at him. He knows the drill, don't you, darling? Is it your treat time, is it? So that's it, everybody. Feeling full of vim and vigour. Got lots to do today, but we're ready for it. And apart from my hand, which is throbbing like I don't know what.
Up. No. No.
He's turning into a ballet dancer.
Standing, good boy.
Oh,
There's
oh,
treats now.
look.
Treats now.
Oh, so cute.
You're gonna have treats. Yes, you're gonna have treats. You're so clever.
Funny how we all talk scribble when it comes to talking to a dog, isn't it?
Get him the treat.
Yes.
Quick.
Have
Right,
a lovely
thanks,
week, everybody. Oh, there she is. I wondered who the hell that was. She's popped up.
Have a great weekend. Enjoy your bank holiday.
Yes, enjoy. Let's hope the sun shines.
Oh.
Take care. Bye-bye. There we go, my darling. There we go.